Добрий вечір, мої любі друзі. Ми з вами продовжуємо подорожувати середньовіччям. Сьогодні нас чекає багато екшена, тому пристігніться, а ми погнали. Ех, лепота. Так, що тут за терпілоїди, пішли подивимося. Що це, Барсик? Ти думаєш, це погані хлопці, Барсик? Це покірний лицар. Ого, братанчик, а ти заряджений. Непогано вдягнений, давай побазарим. І з тобою. Що ти тут робиш? Відкрий очі, я в скорботі. Тебе хтось помер? Моя надія. Недалеко звідсіля в селищі поховано лицаря Валентина. Чув про такого? Здається, знаю, хто це. Твій родич? Ні. Мені це ім'я нічого.
Rings a bell. Isn't he the one who brought holy soil from Jerusalem to settlers?
Precisely. Almost 200
Вже 200
years ago.
років Валентин супроводжував седлецького бата паломниці Святої Землі. І там, на полі Акладеме, дістав він меча свого і викопав ним грудку священої землі, привіз її сюди та розсіяв на кладовищі. Так. І це тому ти в скорботі? У своє життя я мріяв побувати на могилі Валентина, побачити той легендарний меч, і ось я тут. А всередину не увійти. Яке приниження? Давай поможу. Що ти вже замениш на кладовище сходиш, відшукаєш могилу Валентина і принесеш мені того його меча? Що? Не подумай, просто на нього гляну, а втім віднесеш назад. Я тобі за це щедро заплачу. Ти хочеш, щоб я обікрав могилу? Дарма ти так. Не вкрав, а позичив. Чого ти на кладовище не сходиш, не подивишся? Я над цим довго метикував, іншого способу немає. Але якщо хочеш мені допомогти, я теж зрозумію. Я поможу. Ти поможеш мені? Як тебе звати? Генріх. Мене звати Генріх. Так, гру збережено. Що, пес, коротше, подивимося, що в нього тут лежить криво. А він не дивиться, можна було б в нього поцупити, тут трохи що є. Так, і що він мені каже? Десь там на могилі, та й щось та й лежить. Та й меч той прекрасний, яким буду вбивати я всіх не напрасно. Як я, припачок за читачок? Давай, погнали. Коротше, нам треба підбіжати на цвинтар і взяти меча. Let's go. Де мій песико? Песико! За мною, мій маленький хороший песико. Мені здається, що, мабуть, треба вночі на цвинтар прийти. Щоб ніхто не бачив, як я буду обкрадати його. Правильно? Правильно. О, тихо, ми чуть бомжа не збили, конячка. Так, значить, десь він та й тут. І що, я туди попасти, я туди не можу. Типа вниз. Ну, блін, вариків, мабуть, мінімум. Мені здається, що його... Так, де це? А. Так, я тут вже був. Так, де ці трупики? Ага. Відкрити гробницю. Тільки щоб ніхто не зайшов, звісно.
Damn it. That sword isn't here. Now what? I'll take another look around here. Maybe it's somewhere nearby. Definitely there. But without a light, I can't see it. Something is definitely there. But without a light, I can't see it. Without a torch, I can't make out the engraving. This must be Sir Valentine. And he has a sword. Maybe I could just forge one like it, since the real one is nowhere to be found.
Ага, отак от. Отак от, да? Блять. Це так довго я шукав його, ось ви навіть не уявляєте. Хвилин 20 я от лазив, щоб просто він сказав, о, я викую меча для того додіка, якому мені взагалі нахер насрати на нього, бо він лівий тип. Да. Так, погнали. Ну, маленький, пішли, подивимося, що тут робиться. Хоча... Опа, уламок зброї. І хто тут такий був? Тут якийсь жученто фачеті в кущах, коротше, тусив. Пішли через кущі, подивимося, що він тут робив. О! Опача, здається, я знаю, де буде лежати меч. Ага. А я молодець. Так, книжку я знайшов. Якусь. Бляха-муха. Так, давайте почитаємо, що там в книжці написано. Хоча іноді може здаватися інакше, насправді сподівниково послуговий для людей. На їхні тіла разом з усіма дорогими одягами і коштовностями вони принесли на свято, відвезли на цвинтар та їх поховали на північному кутку в Братській могилі, де місця позначені так, кам'яний колод і великим хрестом вінок з квітів. Як з консервна банка тарабаню. От і могила. Що, копнем? Барсик, охороняй, поки я тут трупи розкопую.
Mass grave of the guests from the Kuttenberg feast I read about.
Didn't the book say they buried them with all their valuables?
І що? А що це таке? Тихо, не спати, братан. Це що, тільки 3 трупа? Та ну, блін. Пішли, коротше, розрили могилу. Непогано. Нам би якихось бандюків по дорозі знайти, то щось скучно. Нема ніякого місцева.
I feel like laying down.
Greetings,
Good. Wait, Henry! It's me!
Bolek the Miller.
I'm no Miller. This is just a... We've met before.
The Holy Grail, of course. I didn't recognize you. So, tell me.
Not so good, to tell you the truth.
How so?
Did you know that, let's say, I once won a treasure map. So I figured if they have maps like that... Anyway, I got myself... And that...
I see.
No.
I thought it...
Well, Perhaps
That might not be a bad idea.
I've been sniffing around in cutting. They're like the millers. The lot of them.
Ugh, always getting flat for something or other.
Hang on.
That's what I'm telling you. And it was...
That's a great idea, Hen.
What is?
I mean, if I could just sneak into the monastery, you've got to help me. How can I get in? Do I need one of their kutuks? Or I'll find one. I'm a master of...
Ah, forget about the cassock. Everyone knows that those zealots can't resist a bit of come hither. So, dress up as a woman, and they'll be all over you.
I wanted your help.
You're right.
Well,
That's not as... The only way to get in, at least that's how I did. I had a writ. I could read and write, and when
I see.
It is for life, but I had a mission in the monastery for a...
I'll have a go at being a novice. Thanks for your sound advice.
Good luck.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Go!
Так, йому треба терміново виспатись і піти завалити бандюків.
Really need to sleep.
You won't come in. Now hold on. And don't...
Good day. I heard that you...
Me?
The innkeep, him, she...
Really? I must have...
So you don't have...
Not much on the I might have some...
What's involved?
Just, don't tell anyone. But I found a except it's no good to me. The one thing I figured out is...
You were lucky...
I would be if I could... But you know what? I'll be happy to sell it to you.
Well, then at least show it to me.
Nothing of this. If I show it to you...
Fine.
For your mother to cook me a goose, and what do you think?
But still,
Excellent. And don't worry. Once you find...
I hope so.
See you later, my friend.
Call back that dog,
Really
or
need
I'll
to
report
sleep.
you for being a
You better
public
call back
nuisance.
that dog. Call that beast to heel.
Cut
off that
Get
dog.
out of
Sod
here,
off.
Mutt.
Come here,
No
boy.
one wants to hear your barking.
That's what I
It
thought.
seems you're reasonable after all.
hard now,
Go!
I could use some sleep.
I'm sorry if I startled you. That's just the way I like it. I'd be happy to do it again next time.
Careful.
Go!
You! Get out! Now! I'm counting to 10.
All right. Just pretend I was never here.
Fuck right off. And don't show your face here again, arsehole. What? You just crashed in here. And with a weapon. What kind of a man are you? And 10. You had your chance, bastard. Alert! Alert! Mercy! Spare me!
You're not going anywhere until I say so.
Let me go, please.
Drop your weapon and leave.
Here you go. Now keep your word. You promised to free me. Now keep your word.
I'll show you. Alert! To arms! Kurwa! I moved!
Wicked! Bad work! Do your stuff!
Fucking cowards!
I'll kill you! Attack! Come and help us!
I'd like a word. I'll kill you. Show what you're made of. Lift your ass up.
Що, пацики, давай.
I'm all yours. What do you want? No chance. You're no match for us, fucker. Show your stuff. Do it. Useless. We're gonna gut you, you whore son. I'm all yours.
Нормасно. Дали мені піздарей. І розслабився я. Так, куди ми там валили? Білани. Так, що я весь кровіщий, походу. Де цей раб Божий? Не спи, зима присниться.
I'm here about the boat.
Excellent, my son.
Sorry, brother, but I don't have... By the time I found the place where they'd been, someone had taken them up.
I appreciate that you tried to help me, but now I shall... It will probably be best if I go and see him myself.
Isn't there something more I can do?
I think not. I hope you did everything to the best of your... May God protect you. Till we meet again.
Поїв, попив, молодчинка.
Go! Go!
Whoa, whoa.
Ka! Ka! Quick! Go!
Igen, ezt a húzba!
Bad
Nem
luck!
kellett volna felbasznod!
Ki!
Remek csapás! Nem kellett volna beleütni!
Golyóira!
Nyeszerte, faszfej!
Harc! A fejükre menjetek!
Szép találat! Veled egy szempillantásra, basszeg! Túrót a papárba, rohadék! Mit gondoltál, te kutyó? Nincs esélyed se!
Arra!
Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te pecs! Lassú vagy! A fasz! Belezünk téged! Itt nincs esélyed, seggfej!
A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap!
Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te pecs!
Mi lesz? Te hullajelölt!
Te rühes!
Kivelezünk téged! Nesze, te faszfej! Ketten vagyunk! Ki csinál?
Egyenest a húz!
Ого. Розпіддалили ми з тобою їх, коротше, дорогой мій песик. Шаблю берем. Давай будемо їх лутати. Не зрозумів, а що таке? Що таке з конем? Я не можу догнати. Конячка, що з тобою? Збруя. Половці собі тут тусують. То у них що, тут десь табір був чи що?
Go! Quick!
Ту-ту-ду, табір вуглярів. Угу. Ясно, понятно. Йдемо далі. Це куди ми петляємо? Але ж водичку гарно зробили.
No. Can't leave now.
Go! Quick! Go! Go!
Що сталося, народ? Опа, ща, тут когось завалили. Да ти що? Да ти що? Якусь дядю завалили даже. Завалили просто безстрашно. А що сталося тут? Да. Це, походу, вони один одного шмаляли, у них тут дуель був.
Quick! Go! Die! Go! Quick! Die! Die! Oh, you pooch.
Here we are. Good. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying.
Careful!
I apologize.
I'm putting this nice my brother now. Go home, or we'll drag you there. Laying a hand on family. Shame on you.
Leave now, before I make you.
Look here, bitch. I was brawling when you two were still playing with hobby horses.
Oh yeah? Come on then, you tosspot.
You don't want to fuck with me, mate. At least be quiet, or the catch balls will come. And then there'll be trouble.
No worries on that count. One punch and this sock will be stretched out.
Your ma will be stretched out.
What did you say?
What did you say? Fuck this.
One more word about my mum.
It would make a blind man weep. Fucking.
What's going on here?
These two fuckers turf.
Who are you calling a fuck?
It's always the same with that fella. He drinks one too many. Thanks a...
Let the guards give him what for. It's not your...
Aye. Only he's supposed to be marrying my sister.
Pissed as a newt.
Fuck you! You're just
Shut up.
blah. You're in the and with not a grosh into your.
To the pillory with the lot of you.
You're getting married tomorrow in this state.
I'm getting married, even if they have to carry me to the altar.
Poor girl. This sack of shit will be no good for her.
Calm down. Don't forget he's gonna be my. What? No good. She says she wants a horse. I'll get her a hop. She says she fancies an apple. I'll buy her an orchard. She wants children.
Then she'll come to me, because you'll be lying in a drunkard stupor under the table.
Oh yeah? Come on then.
A piece of shit like that is hardly a catch for your sister.
You're telling me. Only my old man's already made.
He's not family yet, is he?
Ah, shit. Now you're gonna get it. Ha. Yeah. Don't spare him. You led him on nicely.
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Slice him up. You caught him out sweetly.
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
What the fuck was that? Yeah. Don't spare him.
And stay down, you
Oh,
fucking
you
idiot.
pooch.
Hey, what are you lying here for?
He's lying here. Goodness gracious! Are you all right?
I'm sorry.
If they have the courage for...
I changed my...
Wunderbar. I always... But the Schwerter will be blunt, yeah? We do not want to lose our head. Aber kein Harnisch. No armor. Only clothing. That is the best Kampf.
Sure.
Good. Take off the steel and armor. You...
All right, men.
We agreed on einen Übungskampf. Take off to... If any of you...
All right, men.
Gut, how about eine Wette?
Wette?
Wie sagt Voss am Groschen, ja?
Naturally.
Gut, we have spoken enough. So, Heinrich, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Oh!
Du wirst...
We've got enough to go around. Anything you need.
That's enough. You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right we have from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhart, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected.
That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
It's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
Right then. So while we face your Nikolaus or any other man, we shall see then who is der wahre Meister and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhart. No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cop-baiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense. A dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you! The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. Hmm? You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that nothing like this happens again.
Wait a moment, Counselor. You might not know it, but Menhard here comes from a noble family. His uncle is the brave knight, Alberic von
Feildorf.
Right. And as a noble, he must be tried according to city law.
Don't imagine...
Henry.
Don't imagine, Henry, that the Kuttenberg councillors are incapable of keeping order, even among the nobility. But we are also capable of prudently showing magnanimity and restraining hostility between the classes. This time we'll let it go with just a warning. You will not be banished from the town, but I warn you, should this be repeated again, it will not be overlooked.
Ich verstehe, Ratsherr. Yes.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Nevertheless, you have actually been conducting the art of sword fighting illicitly. You shall therefore pay a fine, to which the Kuttenberg Sword-Fighting Brotherhood will be entitled for the infringement of their right, which also applies to your eloquent spokesman, Henry.
Counselor, that would be all well and good if things were as you say. That's not actually how it is. Because Meister Menhard here was not conducting any sword fighting art.
Horseshit! What else would you be meeting up here with swords for, eh?
If he had actually been conducting the art of sword fighting, but Master Menhard here was only defending his honor in a duel because I wronged him.
Yeah, that is true.
Every man has the right to defend his honor. But tell me, how exactly did you offend Master Menhard so inexcusably that it came to swords?
I mocked Menhard's sword-fighting skill.
Good for you. Menhard is only a master of loudmouth talk.
Come and prove it, du Feigling. We will see who is the Meister and who the Loudmouth.
Easy, Emmeram. Don't do anything you might regret later. From what I hear, Master Menhard's art is not to be taken lightly.
Das stimmt.
What difference does that make? We've got you, Master, Nicholas. We don't need another master. Or do you think this here German is better than you?
Certainly not. No man here is a better master than I.
Why do we not test each other then?
Quiet! Stop this, all of you! I've had quite enough of your comparing cocks. Menhard was sword fighting here. That's indisputable. He breached the ban, and he will compensate the Kuttenberg Brotherhood. Ende.
Such audacity! I will not pay any Geldstrafe. Und schon gar nicht to this coward and cheat. Das ist ungerecht.
Enough of this. You will pay, or get 20 lashes of the cane in the stocks.
Scheiß drauf.
Verdammt! I will not put up with such disgrace. I would rather let you have your silver.
Henry?
I understand. I don't want to go to the stocks. Here are the groschen I owe you.
Excellent. So, the matter is resolved. But if anything like this happens again, it will be the pillory for you. Alles klar?
Ja, ich verstehe. Komm, Heinrich. We still have business to attend to. We are lodging in the Schenkel Kaiser Karl, not far from here on Merchantstrasse. We will discuss our business there.
Ha! You can do nothing to us.
You could kiss my ass.
Count yourself lucky you had your pal here. Otherwise, we'd have dragged you out of town with our teeth.
Dummheit! You would lose your teeth blitzschnell and end up on your arse.
Stop this shit, all of you. I'm sure you all have better things to do. So off you go.
Nicht jetzt, Heinrich. Later, ja? Follow us to the Kaiser.
Hey, Arn.
Heinrich, it is better when you're with...
You're the one I'm interested in, no?
Yeah.
There you are then.
I don't want to say much. Nur, Menhard has me alle. I was vorher working in... Danach hat Menhard made...
Wait now, that's not all, is it? Stealing stuff?
Ich habe keine Lust to talk with you. Gott sei mit dir, mein Herr.
I'm always glad to see my people like you. God be with you. Gute Preise! Kommt, Leute! Kommt!
Так, коротше, що у мене тут є? Що я собі таскаю взагалі, що мені не потрібно? Може якась зброя, що продати треба. Давайте попробуємо продати цього типу. В смислі я не можу йти, це в магазин чи що? Що за фігня, коротше?
You can't be here. That's it. Go now.
А як це я не можу бути в магазині? Я щось не догнати не можу.
You can't be here. Come on now. You've no business here. Out!
Nice out today. Photograph.
Won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blur? Have you got any ideas?
Well, here you have it.
Так, Марк, де ти?
Look here, Menhard.
Danke, Heinrich, for standing up for us. You handled it well. Schade aber, that we had to pay that Strafe. Auf jeden Fall. It is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. We must somehow compete with them to preserve our honor and glory. It is not possible that a Meister such as I can be rejected and humiliated.
Richtig. Es muss Gerechtigkeit geben.
Listen, Menhard. Tell me what it's all about. You have some charter from King Wenceslas.
Ja, genau.
Well, actually, I'd be interested in knowing everything.
Of course. Hör mal. Your King Wenzel sent me the charter and invited me here to Kuttenberg to set up a Bruderschaft der Fechter. I should serve here for 3 Jahre and teach Fechter. Then I would choose a new Meister from among them who would take my place when I went back to Frankfurt.
How come you came all this way for that? Wouldn't you be better off in Frankfurt?
Ja, aber King Wenzel promised much Geld. But the most important is my honor and my duty to teach good Fechten. The Frankfurt Meisters of Langschwert travel thus and start sword-fighting schools in towns of Deutschland und anderen Ländern. And one cannot refuse an invitation. King Wenzel promised it would all be settled by the Kuttenberg Stadtrat. But before we got here, alles war anders. And what is more, There was here already a Bruderschaft. Sigismund named a new Stadtrat, and they accepted Nikolaus. That is why I muss mich duellieren with Nikolaus and the anderen. To defend aber, they have refused, made cowardly excuses, and want to get rid of uns.
But our right remains. Der Kater vom König Wenzel spricht klar.
Ja, we cannot just walk away.
Menhard, ich habe dis Idee. Aber jetzt Schicksalsmeister.
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen as an der Arme.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich. You will...
Давай вкрадемо
Count
щось.
on me.
Wunderbar.
Я все краду, все роблю.
You will not be sorry. Arne?
Also, es ist einfach. Du musst into der Fechthalle einbrechen und ihr Gildenschwert...
Es ist so. You must break into their sword fighting hall and steal their... You can recognize the swords. Then you must hang it on the... But no one must see you.
I'm starting. The Kuttenberg swordsmen display their guild sword on the town hall to announce that they're accepting challenges, right? Except they would never do that themselves. So, we'll give them a little nudge. They won't be able to back down, and Menhard will get the duel he wants.
Exactly, Heinrich. I see.
Where do I find...
Natürlich hier in Kuttenberg. There, on the corner, is the... Du wirst sie leicht finden.
All right.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
Gut.
Коротше, мені треба зараз знайти меч і з цей меч вивісити зверху на гільдії мечників, щоб це було означати, що вони готові кинути виклик комусь. І от зараз ми будемо робити таку хрень. Але робити це треба вночі. Так, їду, і тут якісь тіпи, коротше, якісь. Пацики, що сталося?
Show your stuff. Go fuck yourself.
Де... Біднячки. Ну, хоч монетку заберемо. Що ти, дядько? Що сталося?
And at the dawn of the seventh day, a rider on a white...
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. I was just thanking you.
Don't mention it.
So valiant and yet so modest.
Worthy of what?
The rare opportunity I purvey wares from the most mysterious ends of the earth. The water of life. A magical cudgel.
Нічого собі, який баришка, ну давай. Ну давай. Зламаний спис римського солдата. Що він робить? Решки списа, яким нібито пробили тіло Христове. Зламаний конічний покоритий. Дарна шкода. Хустка Святої Людмили. Галун, голка, вікарія Немуцького. Це що в нього фігня якась? Угу. Какая-то чухня получается у нього. Ті іголку вікарія Яна Непомуцького залишили мішок і кинули річку в Латву наказом Вацлава. Йому б щось продати. Та ні, мені.
I think I'll be going.
Іди, братан.
before I kill you. Scram! Right!
Рубанув, так рубанув. Пішли, подивимося, що тут. Розбійницький дозор. А їх тут що? Та що двох було? Водяра я не хочу. Ось охоронялочка. Коротше, це ми собі тут тренувалися. Там не будуть попадатися різні дебілоїди. Що ти там від мене хочеш? Зберегти гру. Тихенечко. Поки нікого нема, чи що, типа хопа сядем і все. І що то, чуваче, чи де? Менгарда де? Ага.
Links om die Ecke. Links om die Ecke.
Раз всі сплять, то хай всі сплять. А де моя кімната?
You said you need...
Something's happened.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, and one of the servant girls I questioned...
You think she was killed because...
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asked.
Я допоможу, розповідай.
I'll help you. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St.
I'll go take a look at her.
I think that would be for the best. You can ask the gravedigger for details.
When did you last see the...
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything?
Not at all. Though I'm afraid...
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master.
And did you learn anything important?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. So you'll have to figure out the rest.
What about your other...
Yes. Fortunate. That's why Alice's death shocked.
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed any.
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. And I can't risk that.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. I'll figure something out.
Do you think there could be something bigger about...
I don't know, but it's strange.
Why did you ask me in particular for...
Because you're the only one I know here.
Aha.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable. Not even
Uh-huh. I know everything I need.
Good. In the meantime, I'll try to find out.
Гарний фонтанчик.
Could you help me, please?
Що надо?
Be damned. It must be around here somewhere.
What are you looking for?
My leather satchel. I put it down here from...
Where did you put it?
Somewhere around here. I made sure it wouldn't... My stomach started churning so bad, everything went blurry. There was nothing else for it, see?
If you were feeling... when you're desperate for a shit, you can...
Yeah, maybe. But where could I... I'm in heaps. If I don't find it, I'd find jewellery too. Gold, silver, a fortune, you know. Everything I own.
So you're some kind of... jeweler?
Aye. A jeweler and a goldsmith. I had some soup in a tavern down the way. Nasty stuff it was too. Turned up my instinct. I just had to go right away. Oh, Bradella. What a fool I am. Now what am I supposed to...
Try take... If someone took it, they can't be far.
You're right. Thanks for the advice. God be with you.
Good luck. Oh, damn it! You robbed me! You robbed me!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Give it back!
What are you on about? You're confusing me with someone else.
Nah, don't fuck with me. I know it was you. Is it really worth it? Stealing?
I used to run a tavern in Mezzolis.
And so poorly that I noticed right away. How about trying your hand at something more honest?
It's a struggle, you know.
And what about
No, there isn't.
What's so hard about it? You want to be a pick-purse for the rest?
No, of course. I'd like to open a tavern, serve beer and... But like the fool I am, I've run up debts I can't settle.
You know what? I can live without it.
Really?
Aye, but take my advice. Stop with the...
Yes, of course. I'll never forget your Thank you. I'm sorry.
Так, йдемо робити завдання.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
То це, коротше, вони ці гандони спалили село, прикиньте. Зі всіма там.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Get him! You piece of shit!
Take that, you shit!
Don't spare him! Bucket horse sons!
Take that! I'll rip your ass out! We'll kill your ass!
Що? Що ти кажеш?
Hey, now you're spraying blood. Come on, scum! You'll be sorry, fucker! Don't
Put him out sweetly. Shit in blood.
Оце пушиться. Довго, правда, заряджається.
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Should I get rid of them?
Absolutely not. We'll call the
It's
guards
okay.
and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? Why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scalitz, squire to Laura Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Laura Capon is held at Malishov.
Our Malishov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. Like Rosa said, lad.
Should I kill him?
Christ almighty!
I don't doubt you could pull it off, but it wouldn't help anything. Sigismund's people are like the Hydra. You chop off one head, and another grows back. No, killing won't solve anything. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office war. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him.
But you need evidence to...
Exactly.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint.
Find out? But how?
You're right. Only authorized people. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from... He wanted to become the mint master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for this...
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. If you go to him and ask for help on my... I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange.
All right. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian in Horshan, at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the path of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with, but be careful, both of you.
We'll be praying for...
Ну що, я пішов, будьте здорові. Ти тут мені не базар, братан. Походу я таким ходом міг швидше дістатися до копалень. Погнали, оча!
You silly doggy.
His own crew and use virgin veins. Paul's son is out there without fixing props.
I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another fet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery pokery.
Be quiet. And now clear off. Do you need something?
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzlin. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you found out anything?
Just rumors. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. If Sir Kunslig trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners, or...
No.
I thought as much. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Ну, пішли.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations. And first of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in it. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day.
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular... For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it held. I mean, mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. Or, but you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or perhaps a nobleman interested. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you do it to the point. Each day, 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter.
And what are you gonna do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting you.
Well, well.
He was a great help to us at Su-
Even though we had some... If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to...
Who owns the silver?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't, so he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the... That's the royal tax.
What is this?
It's the whole process. From digging the silver ore, silver is found in ore veins underground. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the core. The raw ore goes to the smelter. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces.
Can any silver...
It can. Most often, nevertheless. So if someone is stealing large quantities...
Who checks the...
The Royal Mint Master and his support. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored. The smelting works owners. It's in their best interest to get the...
Who makes...
The thing is, everyone pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. The smelters then... The silver rubs off on the...
Who owns...
The king grants mining rights to his... All sorts of... In fact...
How much... I thought all my...
That's right. They bear the... The king receives...
What about the other...
Those go towards the...
Who's responsible?
The mines and the mint. As the steward, then come the chief. We follow the path...
Who's responsible?
They have their own owners. Then... They deduct them, and not just silver.
What happened?
Each smelting shop has a stamp. The stamp mill is used to crush. After that, finally...
So it's...
Yes. But in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every...
How are...
The royal share from the smelting. There, the coiners hammer it out, and then, in the Italian court's Preghouse...
How many mints?
Only the main one is left. There used to be more. It was he, and of course... I'm sorry.
you Foreman Samco?
I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
I may not look like it, but I'm not wanting for groschen. I'll pay you if you talk to me.
All right, Mara.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good, but proper rest is even...
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Only then there's not much silver in the ore.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swap.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting...
How many corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting a... We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time...
That's all I need to know.
Коротше, я поняв, що зараз всі відповіді просто куплю, я багатий тип. А де то інший тип? Десь там ходить, да? Та біжи. Так, пацики. Мірник, Франик.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny?
Sir Christian of Pisac sent me. My name is Henry of Scallops.
A nobleman in the pit, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap...
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less... But make it snappy, man. What you want to...
What is the work of a...
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No... We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and...
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen... You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And don't croak from the styes, then you'll keel over.
How do you get the ore?
Same way it's hewed, in the dart and in coves. On top of that, you spend a... Once you get out by with the corf, you get a tal...
How much do you get for...
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we are...
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a groschen a corf. That's near way to...
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Nobleman or not, you don't...
I don't want anything for free, if you know what I mean.
Sounds canny to me. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now, wish you a blessed evening. I'm sorry.
Куди це я йду? О, прийшов.
Mighty One, Holy Immortal One, have mercy on us. O Angel of Christ, Holy Guardian, every...
Давай поговоримо.
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you?
My name's Henry. I'm a nobleman, and I'm interested in... Are you praying?
The day before the feast of Saint Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young wee dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and it all came crashing down.
That's awful.
He weren't just me marrow, he were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister kept begging me to take him on a shift, and now...
There's no more pain in heaven.
You're right. I hope the Lord has welcomed the poor lad into the kingdom of heaven. Will you pray with me for his...
Aye.
You're a canny lad. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper, tin,
Almighty and
iron,
merciful God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that
gold,
you bless my brother who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
your holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from damnation. Bring his soul to eternal glory through our Lord, our Saviour and Redeemer, Jesus Christ. Amen. So, are you going to...
Aye. Thanks for praying with me.
What is the work of a...
What it's about? It's a proper graft, that.
Are deaths in the mine?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a win. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakker or...
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then we set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dig...
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is. It's not really worth it, though. Half a groschen.
So how many corals did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
Holy God, Holy Mighty One, Holy Immortal One, have mercy on us.
Так, ну все, понятно. Шукаємо вихід.
Look out! The ceilings are low.
Schönen Tag.
You're the local...
Naja,
My name is Henry. My family rented the mining rights. So...
Then you have come to the right. The Horshan shafts are some of the most... I am Hermann. If you...
As an ore merchant...
My job is to buy ore from every day. I count depending on the quality.
Do you buy silver to...
I do. You can only get pure silver.
How do you estimate...
It takes skill and experience. I go through a few corves, get some samples, and bring them down here to then I estimate the ratio of silver to the waste.
And the price of...
Nine. The price of the corpse is the important thing is to keep an eye on cost.
How many corves do you buy?
When you into hard rock, the yield is smaller than from...
How many corves did you buy lately? For example, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Sancta Petronilla. Entschuldigung. I do not remember.
I already know. It was 100 altogether.
Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it's...
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves, but nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on it. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore.
What does it mean?
That this is fraud of colossal proportion, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him. But we know too little. You need to talk to Fett, and being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime. So it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and...
We need to talk, Herman.
Was ist denn los?
Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine.
Discrepancy?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 corves of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90.
Stealing the king's silver is a capital crime. You'll swing for this, Herman.
I told you, I do not know anything. I have nothing. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go it.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many besides? Miners can lie and say they extracted more.
All three crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelt. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got on the Feast of St. Petronilla. I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure.
How long has this been going?
Several months. Maybe half a year.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah.
A word, Foreman.
Who are you? And what do you...
I'm Henry, but that Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shut up.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his...
To steal silver from the king is a most serious crime. Punishable by death.
Why are you telling me this?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
But like him, you have nothing to be afraid of. You're small fry. It's obvious there's some bigger fish involved. And that's what interests me.
Alright, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the... He said someone wanted to talk to me, so I met this fella in the tavern in Grund. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that?
He never told me his name. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was reeked.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk, but I don't think...
Who pays you?
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers, and...
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me... He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said...
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. Always...
Оце, коротше, я тут вже все дізнався.
I talked to...
And?
They did. I mean, I made them.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If Silver's... You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be...
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around us, but he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering.
Something like your letter of safe conduct?
Like I said, it won't be easy, nevertheless. I found a way you could gain his trust. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works.
I've already passed myself off as a nobleman.
But be careful. Buresh, you'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no... But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic. As charismatic as you can manage.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to... And make sure you wash up before you go.
What else should I know about...
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. Then they give part of the silver...
What should I know about this Bur?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere. He started to prosper soon after. Now he's doing better and better.
I got it.
Here, I reckon he won't be thrilled. But he won't turn you down. Ask him to... If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still does... You could get something out of the workers. One of them is when you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. Good luck, Henry.
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Scalits, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, with this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace, and the slag is separated from the matte. It's then cast into bars that can be sold.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a hryvnia of pure... We can make between 100 and 200 hryvnias of pure silver per day.
God be with you.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permit. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelter. See you later, my friend.
What a scent.
What is your job actually?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher we scrush, then we shovel charcoal in till the stone gets proper roasting. We do that over and over in the other furnace.
How do you like work?
I can't complain at all, sir. Get a nice...
What can you tell me?
I can't complain about him, sir. From what I've heard from the other smelt...
Have you noticed...
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Does any silver go?
Here? That would mean some of our lads are involved. Look, Sonny. Careful.
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know. Meet me outside in a while. Now you better get out of here before the guards...
Fuck! I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
What's that pleasant scent?
Well?
Who are you?
Henry.
The steward of the mint? And because of a rumor, they say silver.
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines? So, Sir Christian, why should I talk to you about such thing?
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king. Especially you, the grafters, the yackers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right. I reckon you could be. Listen up then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you. Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. Fortunately, Master Bude warned me about you. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Wait. I demand an honorable duel. It's my right. I'm a knight, not some miserable bandit.
If that's your last wish, go. He wants a duel. He'll have one. I'll get you!
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Bude. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Bude came to me and said he had an offer for me. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. In the end, I had to force him to...
Why didn't Bude take the silver himself?
The Mint Master's men watch over the Bude had it all figured out.
Aren't you ashamed?
Which king did I steal from exactly? I didn't care, man.
Moving on.
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever could...
They counterfeit coin?
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. Bude only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to...
Did Bude ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something, but you won't be able to ask him anything.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, the entrance to the mint is... Look here. Why are you doing this?
I'm convinced Mint Master Vavak is somehow involved in the whole affair.
No, I can't help you there. I never... Now you have the map, and since I told you everything, I know I wanted to, you know, but please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let me go.
I'm quite sure you have coin. So pay up.
Here, I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there, and if we meet again, you're a good, merciful...
Good to see you.
No bloody way.
You said you were headed to Kuttenberg.
True. Actually, in my...
Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry. I reckon I could teach you some useful things in return.
Why not?
I'm glad to hear it, and I wouldn't mind some coin in return.
When I let you... I reckon you...
You're right.
I reckon you'd be...
You'd better believe it.
What have you done? I'll beat you to a bloody halt, fucker! Fuck! Not tough enough.
Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground, no one will hear you scream.
Are you trying to offer me something?
If you're reasonable, I'd be willing to pay a tidy sum for your silence.
How much will you pay?
Well... Are you out of your mind? I couldn't give you that much even.
You can't buy me.
That's the wrong...
He can't leave here alive! Finish him! You want to... What are you doing? Come
on then! Wanker!
You want to try me? You're no match for us, fucker!
I give up. Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy.
Underground, no one...
No, please.
I want proof that Mint Master Vavak is involved in this whole scheme.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face.
The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mint Master, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who wanted to keep his station, had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not...
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek. And they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among... I'm a stranger here too. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Pisek.
So you agreed to...
Did I? I hate...
Wasn't he afraid?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long as it does. He trusts the Mint Master he installed. And he's got no way of knowing something's going missing along the way. Unless some...
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept... And to keep the Mint Master free. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. And when somebody got cold feet...
What are you doing with the stolen...
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer...
Whatever. What?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine.
Genuine?
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing... No one can tell they're not from the...
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands.
And I can count on you to make sure mine... Will you give me your word?
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? That won't be a... I hope you're happy, and that I... Here's the key to the chest. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye. Everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have it. I'll be on my way. I hope we never...
Farewell.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
Mercy! I surrender!
showing that off. Pathetic.
Damn.
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here? Get out of here. If the guards catch you...
You don't have to worry about the guards.
What about Master Buresh?
I talked to Buresh. I reckon he'll be on his way now.
What?
I came to get evidence against Mint Master of...
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin die from you.
Everything we do here is clean.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? We're just pawns.
Nobody's saying any different. The guards are dead.
Hang on. It's just the books you're after. We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you here.
Tell me more.
Look, he made it this... You're probably right. How did you end up through our own... We used to work in the mint in the Italian court. Well, more than... And the foreman got pissed off. But then, the mint master himself came to us and offered us a job on the side. And so...
Who's in charge?
The mint is run by Master Buresh, and they're the ones that bring us food and drink. But other than that, he visits every week. A friendly bloke. We're well taken care of.
Why are they keeping...
Well, it's not that... It's just... discouraged.
Don't you miss them?
Not really. They even brought some wenches here for us once. We've got plenty of food and drink. And coin.
Why don't you want to...
And we're told not to go...
I'll take care of that. With the evidence I'll bring against him, when I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon... it's really set?
I'm sure of it.
So... Then we could... Me neither. Free! Free!
Whoa! Whoa!
Так, що ви
You
тут?
must be the one that Christian sent.
Huh? Watch your head, then.
Що ти знов спиш, дивись?
I got the evidence.
Really?
Here. His handwritten.
There are names. I'll be damned. This is... Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last. Did you have any...
The owner of the smelting works.
What deal?
I let him go and...
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch. There's one more thing. Was there a...
There were some coiners being...
Jesus Christ!
Vavak locked them up there to work.
My God!
I did, but it took some persuading.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious.
Here.
What the... It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivak are absolutely clean! In any case, but I'm afraid no matter what Master Baresh told you at the mint, no one will believe us.
Well, the books will have to suffice.
I hope so, but be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while the scheme Master Ulrich Vivak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Rittard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove to many people.
Who do you mean?
Maybe everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a... I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't... A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett told...
Shit.
They're both gone and now I have to deal with... I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Baresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod. You sure? Think it over.
It's too great a risk, if you ask me. We could all end up dead.
If we learn from Vivak's and Baresh's mistakes, well?
I just want to save my lord, Hans Capon. That's why I'm doing this.
I'm not interested in your motives, Henry. I don't know what you and Rittard agreed on. You've heard my offer.
I'm no thief.
This isn't theft, Henry. A mutually beneficial arrangement. You understand that?
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Excellent. You won't regret, but don't forget. You can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the path of silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the...
Thank you.
No, thank you, and give my regards to Sir...
Хіра собі тупо зараз стане мільйонерами чи що? О, задралося. Коротше, зроблю поки маленьку паузу. А ви потикайте щось собі в ютубчику.